Here we are, yet again, with Resident Evil 4, my friend. Grown to love over the years. That's why we're going to play it again. Even though I've already again. Because it's a game worth playing over again. Okay, so Resident Evil 4, you may have heard of it. This in particular is the Wii edition, which I've never played before. I've added it to my collection somewhat recently. I got like a few Wii games together. I think I got this. Finally trying it. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love the Wii. One of my favorite consoles. Put them together. What could go wrong? I love these little Wii channel. Some of them have music. Some of them just do like a little sound clip when you select it. So check it out.
Resident Evil 4
Goes. But hey Blaze, hey Mario, and Sonic Video Game Show. The remake is almost ready to be released. Yes, that is why we're playing this. Or that is the excuse I'm using to play this. So, the real Wii remote and nunchuck and everything. Real. Doing this legit. Everyone knows. I don't know what's up though. Sometimes I get lagginess. Batteries. But let me look real quick to see if I have another remote. I don't know. Maybe the Wii is just. This Wii is getting old. Somehow that's affecting. Could even be the sensor bar. Be working in a while, like it starts lagging. I never had that problem on my original Wii with my Wii remote. But ever since like I've been, cause this is actually Mike's old Wii. I've had this problem multiple times where like there's like this weird lagginess that happens. Very strange. I remember trying different Wii remotes too, and it was persisted. Alright, let's just hope that it puts that out.
Evil 4
Hop into. I'll look for a Wii remote while the intro cutscene. But I think we need to actually get into game before it happen. Hope one of the DLCs is the powerful infinite ammo assault rifle, the Chicago typewriter. That shouldn't be a DLC. That should just come with the game. Let's not encourage them to. Holy crap! Even this has like a lag to it. Ugh, little. If this persists, I might have to end up just using the classic controller of the game. We'll see though. Oh, there it is, the classic title screen. This was one of the early ports, right? It was GameCube. It came out on GameCube and ported to PS2 later that year. And I think the Wii and the PC ports came out. This one isn't lagging at all. That's good. What are the extras? Various bonus. A little redundant. Bonus video. Whoops. I activated the secret trailer. Alright, let's just get right into this.
Resident Evil 4
1998.
Never forget.
I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the International Pharmaceutical
Pretty good
Enterprise.
visuals. It's as close as
The
HD as you're
virus
gonna
broke out
get
in a
without it being
nearby
actually.
mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a
President
contingency
launched
plan
his daughter
to
Ashley
sterilize
to
Raccoon City.
Raccoon City.
With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes,
Umbrella was finished.
finished.
Until it came back for some reason. We're so concerned about getting our name back in light.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
6 whole years.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment
I thought that
to
was weird.
search
It
for
sounds like he's
president's
talking to
missing
the
daughter.
player at first.
All by yourself?
Because that's a way
Sure,
to
you
look.
boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. But then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself.
Crazy
Tell you
American.
it's no picnic.
Your crazy
counting on you
haircuts. It was the first false scare in the game. And I remember thinking these graphics were so amazing when I first saw this. Look at it zooming in on that low res
It
extra.
was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the
You could have
ultimate
at least
reason
walked
I'm in this
to the
lonely,
forest a little
rural
bit
part of
before
Europe.
you are whizzing in front of it.
According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a
Oh, thank
sighting of
you.
a girl that looks
That's
very
fine.
similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden.
What do you think stalking there? First play
Must
the
be my
game,
imagination.
kind of a false scare, but
Sorry it took so long.
I guess it was just one of the villagers, probably. Oh, I wonder if that's one of the things in Assignment Ada. Maybe Ada was there. Not Assignment Ada, but the Separate Ways, because I've never played that. That never occurred to me. I wonder if maybe she was stalking. Forest.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a
Jaggedy
look
bit.
around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right.
Right.
Or
Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez, who are these guys?
Did you say something?
There's Hunnigan.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Oh, I
Loud and
thought you'd be
clear.
a little older.
Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
I should check out that file. Whoa, here we go. Yeah, it is already getting lagginess. How you doing? Wow, this is so crazy. That's weird. So different. Here's a little
Not
secret
that
cutscene.
way, cowboy.
Great.
Forget your makeup or something?
Yes, actually. I read in the... Yeah, you can just slice your knife instantly without having to, like, pull it out. But it says it does less damage. It says it actually does more damage. Already. The fact that you can aim... Definitely if I can get the... Oh.
Village.
Excuse me. Sir?
Not only is he hard of hearing, watch the way he turns around. He takes the long route. It goes like a full 300 degree side.
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to
That's
bother.
not a very nice thing to say. Yes.
Freeze.
Said freeze.
I said freeze.
Weird. Figure out I'm so inherently used to playing this with a GameCube controller. This boggles my brain.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Not a zombie. How do I reload? Okay, let me think. Let me use my brain here. First, how do I pause? Okay. So, to reload, you would hold aim and then press the run button. So... Oh, it doesn't work like that in this one. Yo, they changed it. That's weird. Why would they change that input? Okay, I'm gonna have to read that file. That's actually strange. Why would they change that? So that we figured out. That we figured out. Change the camera angle using... Ah, but they don't mention how to reload. I'm gonna have to pull out the manual. I have the actual... Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, reload. Press the control pad while holding the B button. That's weird. I wonder why they would... Alright, well, I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't like that. Because if your finger's naturally resting on A so you can aim and shoot really quickly, so the fact that you have to then like it up to the D-pad actually does. All you gotta do is keep it how it was. Alright, let's see how we deal with these. Oh god, I'm already. Holy crap. Quick aiming is definitely cool. Hey Blaze, everything's fine. Just getting the... Here's another hidden cutscene.
Oh, no.
Oh, darn it, my makeup was that color. Ever will I do? Gotta say, so far, GameCube controller is still the superior. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, suddenly my controller, like... I don't know if it got disconnected and reconnected somehow, but I'm just walking backwards. Catch that? That was... the first place we go into. I can't believe I'm turned around in the freak. Funny how just having a controller that I'm unfamiliar with. I do hear the dog. Back. You know what? I should see what the different control scheme is. Surely there's more. How do I... Not the plus one. Map. 2. There we go. Wow, I guess you just don't have the option to... Curious to see if they had any. So you played this on Xbox One. It's funny how many different things Resident Evil 4 has been ported to. Which is why I still think it's a dubious claim that Resident Evil 5 supposedly outsold Resident Evil 4 according to Capcom's official website. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I got him. Did you see that? Gaming. Because Resident Evil 4 has been ported to so many things at this point. I think, okay, if RE5 was really... would have been... Or just the fact... Look, there's a reason why they keep porting RE4. People are buying it. To help the doggy. That's good. Bombs.
¡Un forastero!
Just a little... Who's young? Cabin there. Coming up with it. The Homer Simpson Ganado. One of the Ganados just inexplicably sounds like Homer. Here is the controversial. Guess there's no sex discrimination. Better find her fast. They're not gonna. So easy. Ashley just girl.
Un forastero!
Can't shoot the present. What's coming? Ooh. You know how weak the Ganados are early on? And obviously it's because player first. You could also say the story purposes, for story purposes, that their Las Plagas aren't third yet, or they're at more of the early stage, not as strong.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that.
I've killed
I'm sending
about
you a
10
playing
villagers,
manual.
Hunnigan.
Hope you find it useful.
They all tried
I'll
to
take
run
a look
away,
at
but
it,
I
thanks.
stopped them.
And that sounds like you're murdering people indiscriminately.
Oh.
Oh, now they're mentioning real. Wait, press minus or hold the B button then swing. Oh. Okay, so press and hold the B button then swing. Press roll pad. Okay, we already know about that. Okay, so you can just press the D-pad apparently. The camera in this game, you're not supposed to use the camera. Clearly not designed. Keep that in mind. This is gonna be the real test. How are we gonna handle the opening village onslaught?
Ah, por el
Uh-oh.
mierda.
Copy. Very good.
Maldita sea.
The police guy's in trouble.
Ah, por el ah, por el mierda.
Uh-oh. Well, that was bad. Oh god. Gosh. There we go. Now sometimes we might not necessarily want to come in here because this also spawns the chainsaw guy. That's right, Banana, this is the official remake of Resident Evil 4.
Chainsaw.
This is my special copy sent to me by Shigeru Miyamoto himself.
Son of a...
So they teach you can put cases. Look at him. There we go. So this is the reason you want to come in here, is for the shotgun. Is it worth it to spawn a chainsaw guy for a shotgun? That's debatable. Ow. Oh, here he comes. Speaking of, holy crap. Okay, I got the shotgun. Oh my god. I don't like inherently know how to... The plus button does nothing. I feel like in most Wii games, the first thing I think to try to like go to some pause menu is the plus button. Am I the only person? But apparently, plus does nothing, and you have to press minus to go to it. Is that just me, or does that feel just a little weird? Oh my gosh, there's lag to this. Okay, listen to me click like a direction and how long it takes to move. That's really weird, the menu is just slow. Okay. Chris himself said I want to see Jay dodge the boulder. We'll see if I can do it. It's sweet 144p and 15 FPS. They really did themselves this. How dare you say that about the best game within the last, except Killer 7, which is 10 times better than the best game in the last 20. I don't feel confident at all right now. I've never been this scared during this part. It's like the first time I played this, probably. Here he comes. Oh boy. I think plus would be your item case and minus would be the general menu stuff. Yeah. Like, my instinct is just hit plus to like go to this, but it doesn't. Not it. Oh god. Ooh, as we keep moving. Go up the ladder. Okay. Oh, guy's waiting for us. I'll just... Guys down. Oh yeah, reload. My weapon. Yeah, I can't believe plus does nothing. They could have at least made plus do anything. It would like open the map or open the general menu stuff, but like it just straight up does nothing. Crazy. Another thing that's strange, I don't know where the chainsaw guy is, so I'm just gonna move in. So, if you recall, a way to reload your gun is you hold aim and then press the run button. But for GameCube, you would hold R and then press B. Aim and then run. But for some reason in this, they decided to change it. So instead of... Oh, great. You don't hold aim and press the run button, which are both buttons. Press. Instead, you hold aim. Oh, this is a dead end. You hold aim and you press the D-pad, which otherwise controls the camera, which is a button I never even use in Resident Evil 4. Or you can aim and shake the Wii remote. That's the other option. But yeah, I don't know why they just decided, like, let's not have it be hold aim and press the run button. It worked just fine, actually. Like they're in weird spots. Someone got up there. They're not using the other ladder. They're not trying to, like... Ow. Okay. You know, I always heard that the instantaneous aiming actually made this game a little too easy. But I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, but like... Use your pineapple on the dock. What the heck are you talking about? I know the chainsaw goes Dr. Salazar is like his official name, right? What the heck's a pineapple? Yeah, the thing is, like, you hold B to aim, and your thumb is resting on the A. So when you have to like use the D-pad to reload, it just you have to then move your thumb off of the A button, which should ideally be resting on the entire time. It's a very odd choice. Chainsaw guy's coming. Oh! Oh, more people. Wonderful. Then you just gotta take a step back. Try to blast him away. Oh boy. Oh gosh, I have to shoot. Oh god. That's different. Okay. Get down here. Try to give him the old loop-de-loop. Gonna be wasting shotgun shots on these guys, honestly. But this is brutal right now. Definitely feels like I'm playing this for the first time all over again. Not in the most positive way. Not horrible. It's just I'm so used to playing this with a GameCube controller that my brain is like broken right now. Oh wow, that's rare that your kick misses like that. I see why it did, but it just doesn't happen very often. You have grenades, that's a good point. We just had the chainsaw guy jump. When was the last time you even played this version? You're just needing to get I've never played this version. This is the very first time I'm playing this. So there's nothing to be readjusted to. This is my first time playing. I picked this up like within the last like couple of years or so. I got like a few Wii games at the same time off of eBay, and this was one of them. And I was like, oh cool, I never tried Resident Evil 4 Wii. I'll have to try that eventually. This is me. This is the eventually. Alright, I'm gonna grenade. I think the guy's coming. Oh god, I thought the grenade fell to the ground at first. That would've sucked. I keep pressing plus instinctually. I always wanted to try this. But you know what? Let's let him step in. This is lagging some. You know, this is your Wii. I have to ask, did you ever notice like any lagging issues when you're playing like with the Wii remote? Like sometimes, like let's see. Oh look, my battery's actually going. But no, even before the battery was low right now, like it's actually working good right now. I've had this problem like every once in a while. I don't know if it's just the Wii remotes are starting to get wear out over the years. Like every once in a while the Wii remote starts lagging. Hang on, let me get the swap the batteries out for this. I'll be right back. Oh, I muted myself in the process. Nice. That's cool. So yeah, what I said was this is some like bizarre, sick, twisted alternate universe where I don't know how to play Resident Evil 4. It's disgusting alternate. Like right now, like I'm just trying to press A to pick something and it's not registering sometimes. Very strange. That's what I'm saying in terms of like the controller having strange lagginess to it sometimes. Even to those types of things. You can quick turn. You gotta be able to quick turn. That's way too important. I'll put it here. Love your melee attacks. They make it. Yes! Okay, we survived. Woo!
La campana. Es hora de rezar.
We
Tenemos que
survived.
irnos.
First attempt, baby. You guys can hear me, right? I shouldn't be muted.
Lord Sattler.
Saddler. The pretty dude.
Where's everyone going?
Bingo.
Bingo?
You better have that line in the remake, or else I'm just gonna turn the game off and send it back to GameStop. I just fling it out the window until it lands into the GameStop.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the
Also,
people
I
here.
killed like 50
Leon, you
people,
need to
but
get
whatever.
out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Got it. Can you guys not hear me? Let me. Like according to OBS, I should be heard. And my mic's not muted either, so I don't know. That's weird. Alright, so unfortunately we weren't able to kill the chain. I don't know if I killed the chainsaw guy. If I did, then there should be some like a 5,000 word laying around somewhere. Okay, you can hear me. That's look around real quick. It's possible I did kill the chainsaw guy. Even then, we're gonna need all the, You know another thing? I feel like the knife should be Z, and C should be run. Because you hold B to aim your gun, and then instinctually, my left finger equivalent thinks of Z, but that's run. C is the knife. A lot of little things I'm gonna have to look. Oh, look at the view outside. It's so nice.
Seems like this is my favorite dinner. I'm gonna eat it up. Yum, yum, yum.
That action dive out the window wasn't that necessary.
Oh boy, I love stealing villager. Yum, yum. Eat it up.
Or I could have blocked. Yeah, I have my very specific ways of dealing with the village. Maybe other people have their ways as well. I don't usually run into everything. I usually just take advantage of the building you get your shotgun out of, and I kind of just take care of the villagers as they come up towards me. If I need to run, I could just jump off real quick and then back around. Pretty much what I did here, except this was a much more sloppy version. Playing. Oh, I remember, like, I don't know if I saw someone do it first or if I just out of curiosity tried it out. I think I saw someone do it first. I saw someone go up to that tower full of the gauntlet. And what happens when you do that apparently is the villagers start throwing dynamite up there, and I'm like, oh, yeah, let's not do that. Alright, Blaze, you have a good sleep. Okay, I think we're kind of forward now. I wonder if this, oh, this isn't what the safe spot is, because there should be like a typewriter. Oh, there it is. The village note. Third order, recently there's been information a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. Those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond... Don't let anyone know. Anyway, here's where we're keeping... We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we're ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. Do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that the intrusion at this time is not just... I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Torres Mentes. I've heard of Smooth McGroove. That's the guy who does a lot of like a cappella video game. Okay, I remember that. Thought there was like a safe spot here. I'm up there on that. I don't really need every little treasure, but I'll just move forward. This game has like temporary checkpoints anyways. I remember what you're talking about. It's funny how they don't resort to dynamite until you're out of reach. Yeah. I couldn't believe they did that when I saw that for the first time. Like, oh, holy crap. Well, good thing I come up. I never go up on that tower. No. I got someone's attention. There's a typewriter. You love his music? His music is amazing. Does it taste just like raisin? I can't like... Everything's supposed to be just like muscle memory. I do not have the muscle memory to like Yeah, I've listened to some Smooth McGroove stuff. That's just the that poster tells you about the blue medallions. And if you get the blue medallions, you get a special gun, which is my favorite gun in the game. Though everyone says it's not that good. I don't care. I like it. I don't look a gift horse in the mouth like the rest of you. Plus, I just like being able to shoot through multiple Donatos. I think that's fun. Homer? I swear that one Ganado sounds like Homer, and I have no idea why they decided to do that. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it. That's Homer. Oh, you stop! I can't sound it. Merge. Why am I a villager in Resident Evil? Merge. Oh. They infected me. Duff Plaga. What if someone just joined with the stream for the first time, no context? There's gotta be more people though, other than me, who realize that that dude sounds just like Homer Simpson. I can't be the only one. Right? The way that the crosshair looks, it looks like a freaking arcade game. It wasn't even turning red. Oh. Oops. I'm not supposed to go this way. Come this way later with Ashley. Loading business. Closer.
Hey, it's that dog.
I don't think I really registered the Homer voice until you pointed it out years later to me. That's just one of those things that once you realize the truth, once you're in too deep, you can't go back. Can't go back to the reality. Ah, here we go. So, I'm dumb. So, first, when you normally come here, at least the first thing I did is like, oh, here's a special item, you shoot it down, falls in, and then you take it out, and it's like a dirty pendant. And then, I found out later, you can shoot this to drop it, and then drop it. But I didn't realize right away that it was that little piece of wood you were hitting. I first figured this out. I would drop a grenade into the barrel, and that would drop the lid down. So I used to always waste a grenade. Oh, you could open it back up again? Kind of weird they give the option to do that, but okay. Yeah, but then I eventually learned, like, oh, you could just shoot a little plank, you don't need to waste the whole grenade. Alright, let's keep on. But you'd love the relaxing ambiance. We're already like 40, almost 50 minutes. Like, feels like so early on. Oh god, here we go. Oh god, what buttons are they gonna make me press? I don't know. I'm not gonna be ready for it. A and B, I hope? Yep, okay. That made the most sense to me. Your fingers like aren't really ready to press anything. Freaking flailing around. But if there's back this way. I definitely have a bit more trouble with the tank controls in this format as well. Just something about joystick on the Wii remote just... I find myself swaying around more. Got him. That guy's using... I do an MLG. Yep. Got him. And I do an MLG. Contact. Hello, spider.
Bye.
Nah, this spider ain't gonna do it. As long as it's not a snake. Uh-oh. Oh, where that's coming from? I heard it coming. Oh. Sometimes you want to run towards a thing flying at you. You actually get faster that way. Kind of like a paradox. There's so much health. Boom. The doors. What? They planned for that. Uh-oh. How did I come in here with you? He's far enough away, I'm safe. I have a pretty good idea about the explosion radius. It's actually pretty generous. Oh god. Right foot. Alright, do we have any health? Surprised you haven't played the House of the Dead remake for the Switch. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta play typing in the right ultimate fast game. Alright, I think we can go visit our prisoner that they mentioned in that note. Who could the prisoner be? I hear noises. Creating that. Those of you who don't know, you can break. And the heavy locks can be broken with a knife. It just takes like a number of swings. Get to save. Fireplace. What could this noise be? I wonder. What could? Oh, this will stop me from getting it. You guys are just too cunning for. I know it's crazy creating that noise.
Hey, it's that dog.
Can you use any keyboard for typing the Dead on Dreamcast? I think there's a special keyboard for the Dreamcast, probably. I don't know, actually. I'd have to look into that.
A little rough, don't you think?
Little rough, don't you?
His famous line. The first line you hear from Luke.
Not like them?
No. You?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Attacks
I
Luke.
have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Oh, here he comes, the big cheese.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
What? He's made of cheese?
I like how immediately Leon tries to just roundhouse kick his first reaction. There you go, that was the first sub-chapter. I like how you get a little sneak peek of what the next chapter has in store for you there. So laggy. After I play this, I will still say the GameCube version is still the superior version of RE4 in my heart, and it's literally just because of the GameCube controller. It's just too freaking too good.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
Let us give you power. Wait, that was my special plugger that makes me the most powerful. Stop!
Soon, you will become become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
I just had a funny dream.
A little rough, don't you think?
Hey, wake up.
Ay, ay, ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
Why did they move them?
You want to tell me what's
Oh
going on?
right, he said
here?
they were going to move the prisoner anyways.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world?
Bloke.
Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in
Why is this villager so angry? I gotta go kill those guys. I guess he's supposed to be someone who survived.
And who might
Us.
you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Yeah, see, Lewis
Why'd you quit?
was a cop in Madrid. They don't officially say you're in Spain, but it's pretty obvious you're like
Nobody
in
really
Spain,
appreciates
some
you enough
version
for
of-
it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City.
Do
on
you
my
say the
first
Switch
day in
version of the game
force.
feels good?
That is the incident with the viral
But
outbreak, right?
I'm pretty sure
I
they probably,
think I might have seen a sample of the virus
and this is
in a
also
lab at the
Capcom's fault
department.
too. Oh, hang on.
Hey boy, I'm not done.
AB.
After you.
Now,
And the non-colored buttons make it a lot harder to really know which buttons to press. Ouch. But anyways, oh, here's Hun again.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
Wow.
I'm fine.
Wow, Leon.
There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No.
You managed
But
to
apparently
escape
there's a
before I
secret
could
passage in the
kill
village
you.
that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
But anyways, what I was gonna say is, yeah, I didn't even realize you had RE4 on Switch, but my problem is, like, first off, I still don't love the Pro Controller, and we already know I don't care for the Joy-Cons that much. Aside from that, I know that they have it so that A is to do the action and to shoot and stuff. Either that or, X, which is something that they already... Like, Resident Evil had a very specific way of, like, you had your run button and you had your action button, which is, like, to, like, pick up items or to shoot. And it was always the same. In Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, you had the bottom face button was the action button, and the left face button was to run. That's always how it was. And then suddenly when RE5 came out, they decided to swap those two actions, so that the left face button was action and the bottom face button was run. It always bugged me. And all the ports of Resident Evil 4 started to also adapt to that way as well. Fortunately. I really would be surprised if the action button was B. Because that would be like Nintendo and Capcom both suddenly deciding to do the right thing.
stranger. Over here, stranger. All the way in Australia. Sweet.
What if we're actually in Australia this whole time? We're just in some weird rural village in Australia where everyone speaks Spanish for some some weird corner of Australia that like the conquistadors visited, but then like stayed away from the rest of society. Let's see, is this glitch still here? Let's see. Yep. Took me years to find this glitch. I think it was during the last time I was like a let's play of this, but you can walk through this. One pole you can just walk through. So, if they want to keep the original heart of the game intact, in the remake, you better be able to walk through this hole, or else it'll ruin.
Got something that might interest
Most
you.
pulls IRL are able to be clipped through. The worst part about Capcom swapping the action and the run buttons is that they don't give you the option to switch them back. They give you like 3 different control options, and none of them have anything to do with the one thing that they changed. Don't know if you know, stranger, but did you see the blue medallion? Yep. All about that.
What are you buying?
First off, actually, I don't even know if we need a bigger... Yeah, we probably should get a bigger... Well, no, the rifle. First thing, we gotta get a rifle. That is just mandatory.
Is that all?
How do I rotate it? Oh boy. Let's see. They made it okay. Remember how plus didn't do anything? Suddenly, in here, you press plus to pick these things up. Why? Why is the one button that didn't do anything outside of the menu? That's the button to move the items. Goodness gracious. I mentioned the polls a joke. You know what really grinds my gears about the buttons? I'm gonna do a freaking video essay on Nintendo ruining button layouts.
Thank you.
Single-handedly, it's their fault. Because they were the one who started suddenly... In the Super Nintendo era, everything was fine. You pressed the bottom face button on the Super Nintendo controller to jump, the left button to do, like, other actions, like in Yoshi's Island, for instance. And then the right button to do other actions. I should say left and right buttons were, like, other actions. But the bottom face button was jump. And then suddenly, when later on, when the Switch came out, they decided, let's make A the jump button, because A is just jump, because it's A, right?
What are you buying?
Like, I don't know what got into their big dummy
What are
heads
you
that they
selling?
thought that was a good idea. But now they've ruined everything.
I'll buy it for $2.
Thank you.
Those,
Is that all? Thank you.
It's with the actual line.
What are you
This is
buying?
edited for kids.
What are you buying?
what are you buying? What are you selling?
I don't know if I want to upgrade my handgun too much because I'm going to swap to the Punisher once I unlock it, but that's still gonna be a while before we get that, so. For now,
Is that all?
we'll do some upgrades a little bit.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all, strength? Thank you.
What's so funny, dummy?
Probably good for now. We'll do reload.
Is that
Sometimes
all?
the reload speed.
Thank
They really need to just implement custom mapping when they do yeah. There really is no reason. I can like kind of understand like an artistic viewpoint of wanting your game to be played a certain way maybe, or like maybe having planned out a specific layout. But for the most part, you should just, like, people, give us your default and then give us the option to just map it however we want. Really, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, fellas. Not that complicated. This is another thing that just feels better on the GameCube. We use a C stick to zoom out to aim. What you gonna? I only have one joystick here. Yo, the reload noise is coming out of the Wii remote, I just realized. For me personally, I think they should include the ability to swap to the original OST when they do remakes, remasters. Oh yeah, because some games do let you do that, actually. I think Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake actually let you do that, so maybe 4 will also. I do like to hear what like new versions of things are though. Uh-oh. But yeah, if you're just able to swap back and forth, that's... Little segments where you can just kind of take some people out from afar are pretty satisfying. If only Leon could take pills like Snake does so he could study his aim. Damn it. There we go. Oh, I didn't kill him though. I'm out of... Oh wait, I still have 5 shots left. Snake can also smoke to steady his aim, I believe, but you can also take pills to steady your aim. There's usually like multiple methods of different things. Metal Gear Solid, it's one of the cool things about it. Homer, don't snitch. Oh yeah, I don't need to use a... Whoops. Ouch. I hit plus again. It's almost like plus would be the button most people would think to press. To open your dang suitcase. Goodness gracious. Oh gosh, that wasn't a word, but oh well. Wait, wait, okay. Wait! No! Actually take... You know what, let's just real quick to clear. Oof, did a little more than clear a path. Fall off the bridge, why don't you? Yeah. That exploded and he fell off the bridge. He got the best of both worlds. Behind me, probably. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Got me freaking pieces right here. Ah, forget when they grab one of their. Oh, I thought I died. Damn it! I tried to press plus. I tried to press plus. That is. It's starting to become a problem. Ah, why did they make it minus? I can't believe I died right there. That is just embarrassing. I did dodge the boulder on my first try, but Chris myself, I think you're really far behind. Let me type in the chat. God, I can't believe that just happened to me. It was literally because I just couldn't get to my menu because I'm freaking hitting the wrong button. Oh my god, I have to do the... This is so... God, that sucks.
Got a selection.
I gotta redo
Good.
all this crap. Yes.
What are you buying?
Wow, that sucks.
Is that all?
And the control, like the controller is like not registering just for the menus
Thank
right
you.
now.
What are you selling?
Gracious.
Ah.
Oh, you went
Thank
back
you.
to look, okay. Usually die when talking to the shopkeep, yeah.
Is that all? Thank
I
you.
cannot believe that just happened. And what got me is like, I don't know if I'm just distracted with like the controller stuff, but like I went up to try to melee the guy, but he was doing the one thing they do where they like hold on to their shoulders, which means they're not, you can't melee them. It's like the one animation, or one of the few animations they do where like you're not actually able to run up and hit them.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
Power this-
Strength?
Can't believe it. Freaking died on chapter 1, 2. I want to save this time because now I don't know anymore. I don't want to have to rebuy everything. No, I had so much health I could have used too, but I just couldn't freaking get to them. They could at least make plus do anything to stop, like, the gameplay. Like, the fact it does nothing is just weird. In fact, since it does do nothing, why didn't they just make plus or minus go to your face? I mean, it doesn't do anything. They could at least make it, like, just make it do the same thing as another button at least. You know what I'm saying? Didn't notice me. Did they actually notice me somehow? I swear if they start coming through that door, I've never seen that happen before. No, there is no menu, a button for general, yeah, you press 2 to go to this, 1 to bring up the map. But I'm in the middle of a fight, my thumb is way up on the A button, I'm not gonna like, suddenly like, reflexively go all the way down to 1 or 2. I reflexively go to plus. Which is not the right one to go to. There's not a button config. They don't even have different types like it would usually have like a few different options. It doesn't even have that. If it does get bad enough that I'm just completely failing this horribly, I could try using the classic controller, and supposedly this actually has GameCube controller support. The worst case scenario, I could just go to using the GameCube controller. The only thing, it would kind of defeat the purpose of me playing this, but not really, because this still has separate ways on it, which the GameCube version doesn't. I'd be able to play that. I don't think I even did a Simonetta last time I played RE4 on stream. Because I didn't think it would be long enough, I think. A little more aggressively. Uh-oh, ladder. Yep, I've never played Separate Ways. I just know what it is. Ow. I pressed minus and then plus. Minus didn't work. I went to plus instinctively. Why did I do minus? Ay, Dios mío.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
I'm surprised you only played a little bit of it. I would have been all over that if my copy had that. Because Assignment 8 is like cool on its own. I want to say Assignment 8 is still like, I don't know, like an hour long maybe? But Separate Ways is like... I don't know how long Separate Ways is actually, I just know that it's like showing Ada's perspective of during the main stories. Oh, I blew your mind when I showed you it was a GameCube exclusive. Yeah, because it's one of those games where everyone just, like... There's a few games like that where people would always think of the PS2 version. Like, oh, it's a PS2 game. Okay, the controller just stopped working completely. Cool. Battery low? Is the battery low? Okay, that's great. I just charged these. I thought I... Apparently they didn't charge enough. Okay. The battery probably shouldn't say it has 4 bars. Don't have anything to... like have an open outlet. Okay, hopefully these other batteries last long enough. Each time you press plus, it drains the battery. Well, you know what? I can use that as an excuse if both of the sets of batteries are dead. I could just play with the GameCube controller for a bit. Each shot drains your battery. But yeah, no, because yeah, I was part of the whole Capcom 5 thing. where Capcom was like, we're gonna do 5 exclusive games just for the GameCube. And it was Resident Evil 4, Beautiful Joe, PN03, Killer 7, and then there was another game that never came out. I forget what that was called. So you can see how that deal fell through completely. Because it was supposed to be 5 GameCube exclusives, and instead what happened was PN03 was a GameCube exclusive, and it stayed an exclusive. Beautiful Joe was a GameCube exclusive at first, and then got ported to PS2 like a year later. Resident Evil 4 was a GameCube exclusive for less than a year, and then it got ported to PS2. And then Killer 7 just straight up, by the time that game came out, it just came out like for both consoles like almost at the same time. And then the 5th game never even got made. I was really out of the game loop for a long time, so I didn't know too much. I still don't really, but I know a lot more now that your big bro has transmitted the data to me. I mean, it's just like one specific thing. I just know things about things that I'm like obsessed about. Oh god. Why did I run into them? See, I have the confidence of like as if I'm playing with a game controller, and I need to not do that because I'm not using it. That's my god. I need to be playing more cautiously. Oh god, okay, the controller once again. Die again? Let's see. I swear it like stopped working for a second. Yep, okay. Okay, let's hope the way that this plug the GameCube controller in and it just starts working. I don't know if that's the case. If not, I'll just look. Alright, here's my I'm using let's get these other batteries charging. Yeah, and I can't use the classic controller either because that has to be connected to the Wii remote because of course it does. They should have just made the classic controller use GameCube input and then put it into the built-in. Have those. Oh god, the Wii remote's on the pause though. My dingus. Supposed to again. In fact, you know what, let me look this up before I... Using GameCube controller on RE4 Wii. Once you're past the screen that asks you to plus the nunchuck into the Wii remote, unplug the nunchuck and plug in the GameCube. Oh, so do you have to have the Wii turn? Wii remote? Shouldn't, right? Oh, okay, it's registering. Good. That's good. Okay. We're back in business. Now let me see if the Wii remote has no batteries going through. Does it? Yes. Perfect. Now I can charge both batteries at once. Sorry for this technical difficulty. Okay. Oh, you boys are in trouble now. does this GameCube controller feel weird? I must have I must be using Mike's disfigured GameCube controller through 1,000 pounds of nuclear waste. The only explanation. Look at that, you even get the classic laser sight. For real, the joystick is like melted. Crap. Did it just melt from like the heat? It literally feels like melted rubber. Very strange. There he is. Your hearing must be going out. Did I hear you say I must be using Mike's disfigured GameCube? No, I said Mike's disfigured GameCube controller. I wouldn't say something like that. I like how they get your attention. I'm behind you. Oh, but look at that. They give you... I read about this. So, you can use a GameCube controller, but it gives you the classic controller inputs. So, it's the one thing that stopped it from being the ultimate version of this game. The GameCube version still reigns supreme. I think this is your controller. I have two purple controllers here, and only one of them's mine. I never had two purple. In fact, I'm gonna switch to this one because the other one's like melted. I don't know what's going on. I changed my mind. I don't feel like unrolling it. My original GameCube controller was black. I feel like, honestly, these two purple ones were both, like, adopted by me. Someone else left the other one here. Because my original one, I had a black controller, and then I had my Wave Bird, which was the silver one. I never bought the purple one. Because, my GameCube that I got was the, wait, it actually says A, though. Maybe. Kind of. I don't like all the buttons are the same color, but better than... I am looking forward to the RE4 remake, though. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because knowing Capcom, you know, you don't know what to expect. They could come out with my next favorite game, or they could come out with a big disappointing, and either one is just as likely, so I don't want to get my hopes up too high. But I feel like it should at least be decent. Okay. So here's a little secret that's... But if you combine these two key items, you can use it for this big door. Go in here. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that the game ends right here, actually. And that the goal of the game was to get those two treasures. It's funny that a lot of people had that mistake. But, you know, it happens. smells so much better. This smells like a... That man. I can get... Christmas said I'm never buying any Diablo games anymore because of Diablo. Yeah, I've heard from a few people that they're really disappointed in that one, which is unfortunate. And then everyone wanted a new Diablo, and didn't they announce like we're doing a mobile game, and everyone didn't like it. And their response was, it was embarrassing too, because there was a live announcement and everyone in the crowd was just like, what, is this a joke? I think one of the people asked a question, because they were also smart enough. They decided to make a Q&A right after. And one guy said, is this a joke? And their response was, do you guys not have phones? It's like, are you kidding me? Do we not have... I think that was Diablo I'm thinking, right? Hope I'm not getting mixed up with another game. This feels so better. Diablo Immortal, there you go. It's like, are you kidding me? Why are people upset that you're releasing a mobile game instead of like when everyone's been waiting for a sequel for like over a decade? Are you playing dumb? I'm not even like a big Diablo boy, and even I know that's insulting. That's like if No More Heroes 3 was just a mobile game. Like me, like, okay, No More Heroes 3 is going to be a mobile game. Although, funnily enough, there was a No More Heroes mobile game. It was only in Japan, and nobody played it. And it's like lost media, like nobody really knows anything about it. There wasn't any, like, many records kept of it. Because nobody played No More Heroes in Japan. So why did they make the mobile game Japan only? It's those dummies. He just... Oh, did you see that? My guy's grenade fell in front of him. That dummy. What a big old dummy. I want to wait till my... But yeah, I enjoyed Diablo 1. It's not exactly my type of game, but no, I had fun with it. I played a tiny bit of Diablo 2, and I think I kind of was like, yeah. I preferred the simplicity of the first game, but I'm sure I'm in the minority. I'm pretty sure Diablo 2 is like the favorite. The Diablo 1, it's a really simple concept. You have one little like village that you do all your like purchasing or whatever in. Freaking ammo. And then your whole goal is just go into this dungeon and go down. Just keep going down the floors until you reach hell, literally. That's it. Just fight your way down. And then Diablo 2, you actually like run around from different places to once again, I'm sure most people preferred that, but for me it's like, I like the simplicity of the first game. I don't really know anything about Diablo 3, except a lot of people were disappointed in it. Oh, hey Steven. Hell yeah, RE4, I know. Top 5 games of all time for me. Really. I often actually say top 4 even, because I have like 4 games in particular that I always think of as my top favorites in this. But yeah, Resident Evil, Capcom in general is the company I have the biggest love-hate relationship. They've made so many franchises that I love. Resident Evil, Mega Man, Street Fighter, all of those. And they published Killer 7, which is like my favorite game. ever. But at the same time, they just make the dumbest decisions sometimes. They'll just come out with like, they'll come out with gold, like RE4, and then they'll come out with like RE5, which is just like a huge step down, disappointment. You're cold-blooded, you cut that list down and said no additions. Yup. Talking top 4, baby. It's just like, I have a clear image of what my top 4 games are. And beyond that, I have favorite games, but it's a little harder to like, organize them. This feels so much better with the GameCube controller. I was playing this with a Wii remote and nunchuck initially, and the only reason I stopped is my batteries ran out. They're charging, so I switched to the. You can actually use the GameCube controller for this version, which is amazing. Because the GameCube controller to me is like one of the best controllers, and for this game, just ideal. I don't know if I have room for fish. I didn't get my case upgrade yet. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's... Barely fit. No. Oh, well, you know what? I could mix these herbs, though. Wait, that... This is sticking out, that's the problem. Oh, this just ain't gonna fit. Wait, I can make it fit. If I move top stuff in here. Got a little excited too. You know what? I think that'll just fit. Not a fan of motion control, so that's great. Yeah, like, there's definitely something interesting with the fact you can more instantaneously aim with the Wii remote, but it doesn't always work the best. And some of the button layouts in general don't make any sense to me. I was talking about that earlier. Like, when I think of, like, I'm playing a Wii game, and I need to, like, go to the menu really quickly, or, like, pause the game really quickly, I'm like, especially this kind of game where, like, oh, I'm about to die, boom, let me go to the menu and heal real quick. Instinctively, my finger goes to the plus button on the Wii remote. They decided to make the plus button do nothing. But the minus button and the 1 and 2 buttons all pause the game in one way or another. I don't know who decided that. Imagine if RE6 had unicorns and had a key character die from an evil fairy, and the next game you got was a mobile gacha game. Yeah. Well, you don't even need to add anything to RE6. RE6 is already, like, one of my the biggest gaming disappointments ever. It's not even that I was, like, really looking forward to RE6 after RE5 was already kind of a big step down. But I just do not like 6 at all. Like, 6 to me is not a Resident Evil game. If you're gonna make it a Resident Evil game, at least, like, make it a spin-off or something. But yeah, it's like, I'm not a fan of it. And everyone says the same thing. They say, oh, well, you gotta be playing with a co-op partner. That's when it's better. No. That's how I played it. I played it with a co-op partner and I still hated it. So I can't even, like, use that as, like, a thing, possibly. You know, make it any better. Whoops. I forgot that it... And then look it. So RE4 is amazing. There's a lot of reasons why I like it. I think it has like the perfect blend of the classic survival horror, but it also has like it has the action elements, but it's blended together in a really nice way. It's not just too heavy into the action, which is where RE4, like all of RE5's faults pretty much come from they started to lean too far into co-op action. And then 6 took it like a whole other leap forward. Steven said not a fan of RE6 and its vehicle section. Yeah, I don't even remember. Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. Would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as been ordered. Don't expect Lewis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. For some reason, an unknown third party is involved. Umbrella. I don't think they'd let a chance... Well, not Umbrella, but Wesker. And or Ada. But maybe it's also Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so the third party will surface if they even exist. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, our plans could be ruined. Yes, the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. And what's cool, if you look at the picture in the background, it represents the note. It actually has it all written out. Just text makes it. Christmas Elf said I prefer less action before RE4. Someone came out of Ex Mortis. Well, RE1, specifically the GameCube remake, is my favorite classic survival horror game. I love classic survival horror. But I think that RE4 just, like, as a game is just so amazing. And it blended together the classic horrors. Like, you still get the puzzles once in a while, like that little door thing we just did. I'm glad they still keep that. You still get the tone. You get the typewriters that you save at. Is it a real Resident Evil game if you're not saving on a typewriter? I literally said that as like a kind of joke for a long time. Like, not a real Resident Evil game if you're not using the typewriter. And then Village comes and you save on a goddamn typewriter. And wasn't that the freaking best Resident Evil game I played since 4? Like, it's like... It's like... The prophecy came true. It's not a joke. See, I always thought that was Salazar talking. But apparently it isn't. I think I like looked into that one time. It would have been interesting if it was.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember,
Gonna
if
waggle
you
his big
become
finger at us.
unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
How was he hiding behind that door? Good question.
Same blood.
He hopped out of that painting of himself like Mario 64. Same blood. I'm not Hispanic. I'm Hispanic. But Leon isn't Hispanic.
Severe consequence.
The village chief is a cool antagonist. And he's just the first
Leon,
big
I've been able to get some new
bad
info
guy.
that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently,
first
there's a
part of
religious
3.
cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
He took that from
Yeah.
Lewis.
But he could have killed me, but he let
Big
me
cheese, isn't
live.
that funny? I
And
invented
he
it.
mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Will do. And then this is a thing that I didn't, I don't think I did this the first time I played the game. But if you go back in the same door, it doesn't really make any sense. Because the dude just was like, you know what? I won't kill you. You have the same blood. But if you go back in, he suddenly changes his mind immediately. Yeah, on second thought, you know what? I don't care if you have the same. This is such a good scene, too. It's weird that this is optional. Because that's the big first reveal. Like, whoa.
It's Ada.
And maybe they don't want you to see that the first. Leon looking away on his Skype call. Yeah.
A ghost?
Alright.
Moving on.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I believe there's a chainsaw guy waiting for us outside, but first, man, don't have a lot of room. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to use this, since it'll also make my health go up anyway. I don't want to leave a grenade behind, and I think there's an egg waiting for us in an oven. Okay, so oh no, this isn't the... Oh, this is where there's the dude in the... Oh wait! There it is. Cool. Alright, and I believe there's a... Just in case you decided to not deal with village onslaught. One way to deal with them. Oh, where the hell? I don't remember like random villagers popping up at the same time. I remember just dealing with the chainsaw guy first. I just forgot. Kinda still alive. But he tries to like run around. So. Not too bad as long as you keep him stunned. Not dealing with a bunch of other enemies. I don't think you combine the ruby with anything. I think it's valuable treasure. Oh, that next chain. Oh, ain't got ammo? Five room. Yeah, TMP ammo? Nah. Not even worth that much to sell either. Since they're just in the distance like this, I don't need to do this, but... Well. Holes. I think he's over that way. My gun needs a... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm on. We're gonna need to upgrade our. We have to go through the. Okay. Yeah, we'll be running into. Probably had less money than I did at that point because I was playing with the Wii remote and duck, and just all the little things were adding up. I'm gonna be using. Headshot. Please. About to pick up one anyway. Oh man. That went hard. Oh, these are combined. I could take another. What happens when you don't have space? Of course, like combine herbs you didn't want. Start losing efficiency. That's why those case upgrades are important. I'll tell ya. Oh, look at that guy up there. Oh, egg. And look at, by the way, another thing this game does that some other Resident Evil games or survival horror games don't do, when you find a health item on the ground, you have the option to just use it right away, which is really helpful, especially if you don't have... I just love the... It's able to... Every survival horror. And you know, while I'm here... Oh, did you see that? It's your boy. Got that hatchet. Probably get the rest. Oh no, the blue medallions are farther down. Yeah, for right now we're just going. We'll be back in a minute. Final. Ow. Box. Who knows what's in the box? Great. Don't know if I'm... Weird, I don't usually get lost. Going backwards. Going a bit, those enemies didn't respawn. Of course they didn't.
This is a good game.
See, but anyways, I'm supposed to go through the church. That's what. I believe some games out there might actually respawn all those enemies because you accidentally went the wrong way. And
There's no way.
I feel like we should at least try to get to chapter 2. Okay. So, merchant should be down here, then we can upgrade our arcade. Fight on space. Have been. Elegant headdress. The spinal. If I remember correctly, I always thought the elegant headdress would go into something, but it doesn't. I don't want it. Right here.
Got something that might interest you.
The game got a resident.
Got a selection of good. What are you selling?
Oh, you don't want to sell this yet. Because this is called elegant headdress. And then this is called elegant mask. It's like, oh, they go together, but...
Ah, thank you.
And this doesn't go in anything.
Ah, thank you. Ah, thank you. Is that all straight? Thank you.
Alright. Now we have more than enough money to
buying?
upgrade our...
Is that all straight? Thank you. What are you buying?
We're gonna have this shotgun for a while, so...
Is that all, stranger?
Might be.
Thank you. Is that all? What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
Could always sell it. The cost goes upgraded though.
Is that all? Thank you.
Alright, I gotta watch. I can play some horror. Little game. This little indie game. I just
You're a disgrace to yourself and all those you've killed.
Okay, back. Back to big game.
What are you buying?
I already bought all I need. Friend. Our one true friend. Entire game.
It's church.
Notice. What? Actually, hanging out in this your graveyard. Got him. The reason I getting these birds is
Rifle.
that's or the heck of a thing had like 2 bullets in it. I thought it said. We gotta get at least 10 of these so we can
Best hand. Down.
go
Debate.
about it.
One tells
They don't know what to do. Uh-oh. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, oh. Where we try to go in? Go around. Run around. Run around.
Edge.
Oh my god. Accuracy.
This little secret.
Already know. May not know the most efficient way, but I know what to do. Gordon might. I think we need to try first. So you gotta go around.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
I think if you just try to go, like, what are you doing? Going eight. Good. All you do is that. All you do is that. First, usually cats would be
this time.
Closure of the church regarding the two fugitives of apprehension. This is our top priority. The American agent is a distant second. Wow, Lewis is way more important than we are. What Lewis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get, but that's your whole mission, isn't that important? The girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure the agent does not get to her, I've locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. Be beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Del Lago has been by our Lord. When we'll get across the lake. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll just be a matter of time before he joins us. When he does, nobody else left though. Let's see. Good. I think there's just 3 left in the farm area. Not that we really need them, but if we want to get that little bit of a bonus. Get a free upgrade, like level 1 upgrade for the Punisher. But since I missed them, I don't know if I'll be able to. Depends on if I talk to it. Uh-oh. This... Ah, if I had a regular grenade. Oh, that worked perfectly. One crow got away. I found an amazing discovery. Birds here. Money. That's totally for real. I'm making it wrong. I heard a string. Dude's down here, but I talked to him because I think it's gonna give me the Punisher without the free upgrades. I should have made sure I found them all on the farm first. Oh, but you don't need to pick up the Punisher right away. Maybe I can still interact with him. Music is like simultaneous, peaceful but like disturbing.
Got some rare things on. What are you buying?
We're not gonna pick up the punch. If I wait till I get all the stallion.
What are you buying?
More worth it. So let's stop upgrading this hand.
Is that all, stranger? Thank. What are you selling? Is that all?
Finals, you can tell they don't.
Thank. What are you buying?
I didn't actually know that if you get all the blue medallions that your Punisher starts off somewhat upgraded. I think Mike actually might. I didn't even know that. I was like, because they don't mention that. They just say get more than 10. Good to go. It withheld though that info. I have more. Okay, no, it's not gonna. Oh god, but it's gonna be trouble. Okay, what happens again? I don't know what the. Not the button I'm used to seeing. Oh, Eleanor, great, perfect. Now let's just.
¡Allí está!
Nerves are mixed together very well. 3 layers are all completely separate. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. There's... Oh, that guy's just fucked up. On the wall. Oh, I think it's the same snake we got out of the crate, actually. Oh, I had to jump down anyway.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil! ¡Un forastero! ¡Allí está!
Run past these guys, aren't
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Oh, jeez.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
All present. Ow. Glad you won't. That was very... Oh. Oh, he got me. 2 snakes. You just barely don't have enough time to get it if you let go of your knife right away. There's the other snake. Time to get my revenge. I'll sleep. Go wonder what we'll see up here.
Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
Ándale. El Lagos coming.
Who is Del Lago? We'll see.
Right now. Double O, look.
It's Del Lago.
Big Fish Taco. That's his full. How did you know? Dude, yes, Homer. Double O, you know about the Mexican Homer. Or the Spanish Homer. For some reason, one of the villagers sounds like Homer. I knew I wasn't the only one. Ahí está. Merge. Oh. One of the most epic boss fight in. Get it. Whoop. I changed his mind at the last second. What could that noise be? Uh-oh. The log is so weird. He's kind of like a giant lizard or something. Not quite just a fish. Such a cool boss. The Flotsam and the Jetsam this one. So you missed him when he pops back up while you're at. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get Flotsam. Yeah, I should have waited. That was my bad. Time to. Oh gosh, what happened to the camera? Wasn't me. Blossom's in sight. Where we detach. Magically detach. El Lago just right. The rope disappeared. Every time. There we go. How you do it. You've defeated Del Lago. Definitely nothing they could have. Oh wait, don't put your controller down. Even the cutscenes aren't safe. That was a... Yay. Well, I'm thinking since we're not having much of a turnout tonight, we'll just stop things with that boss fight. Probably tomorrow. Probably start a bit earlier. Do this little cutscene first. The chillest cutscene in the... Oh yeah. Wouldn't you just love to see this happening to you? Just a dream. This is the big time skip where it goes from daytime to nighttime, which I love that shift.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely?
I was
Anyway, I
taking
started
a
to
big
feel
nap.
dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Such a leap,
Can't say.
even though it's
But I'm all right now.
exactly correct.
I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alright, let's... Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you're able to get it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They deployed what's called the El Gigante, so God bless. About what's been going on in your body. If I could help you, I would, but unfortunately, beyond my... Who left that note? Ada? Wiss? Daylight saving. Kinda sad there was a bed right there the whole time, but we slept on the floor. We will continue this tomorrow. And I will try to start a bit earlier, probably. Alright, thanks everyone who joined. Hope you have a good night. Ciao.